Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about how to be less emotionally dependent in relationships. For those of you that haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to invite you to do so. I release a video weekly on Sundays. This is a topic that comes up quite often with women. How do we be less dependent on the things that we can't control that a man is doing? And the idea of being emotionally dependent means that we have this underlying belief that we're not going to be okay based on what another person does or doesn't do. And that belief system just eats at us. It takes our power completely away. And so as we start to bring, attention to it, we have the ability to completely start to transform the outcomes we create in relationships. Number one, learn how to start filling up your own tank, meaning learn how to give yourself the things that you're currently not getting in the dating or relationship situation. Easier said than done, I know, but so often what will happen is we'll go into default, we'll go into autopilot, thinking about if they could just do this, if they could just do that, if he would just call or do this or whatever it may be, then I'll feel better and I'll feel okay. But the truth is, it's just temporary. It's not going to address the underlying issue. And so when we start the practice of learning how to give ourselves the love, the attention, the time, the care that we need, we start to need less and less from him. We start to depend less and less to be filled up on the outside. And so I love suggesting different ways women can do this, but it really means intentionally honoring yourself each day, incorporating things into your daily ritual that send that message of love and support to yourself, and give yourself that time, love, and attention that you want so badly from him. And make it a daily practice, starting first thing in the morning when you wake up, really incorporating this devoted ritual in your life. Be willing to learn your worth. And what I mean by this is, don't do things that make you feel unworthy or like you're going into the mud. So for example, speaking negatively, gossiping, being harsh towards someone, being mean, reacting. Doing all of these things are negative, and they will make you constantly feel like you have fires to put out or messes to clean up. And so part of what is important in developing worthiness is making sure that we're taking actions that allow us to have peace, where we're just keeping our side of things so clean and clear that we're not worried about having to go fix something because we did this and now we have to go do that as a result. We're just taking care of ourselves, and we're slowing ourselves down enough to make sure that we're honoring who we really are versus not getting caught up in the ego or some of the day-to-day stuff we have an urge to react to. Being able to rise above that as often as we can catch it and grow this ability. And you will find that as you do this with discipline and consistency, your level of self-worth is going to continue to grow, and you will be just really blown away by what becomes possible for you as a result of consciously creating this level of, new worth and self-love within you. Number three, neutralize the negatives in your head. And what I mean by this is, I'll talk to women all the time where she'll have a negative thought towards someone and then she'll feel bad about it. So she'll try to flip it and think the opposite, even though her mind isn't really accepting it. There's a lot of resistance built around it. So sometimes we can feel guilty, or it can even be anything about ourselves where we're saying the opposite of what we truly think. If we're feeling a lot of anger or a lot of difficult emotions towards someone, to try to flip that and say the opposite and feel joyful and happy, we're going to be feeling a lot of resistance. And so instead, just neutralize those negative thoughts. You're neither here nor there. It's just neutral. You're not giving out negative energy. You're not giving out positive. You're just neutralizing that until you grow and that starts to evolve more and more. So don't beat up on yourself. Don't make yourself bad or wrong. Just make it neutral, and you'll notice that there'll be a lot less fighting going on upstairs in your head. More ease and grace kind of bring the mind and heart into unity. So I hope that these tips are very helpful to you in your situation, and as you put them into practice, they really create that beautiful interdependence that we all want to have in relationships. So I want to also share that I have lots of resources on my site, different programs that you can look through, and different blog articles to hopefully address your unique needs in your love and dating situation. Please check out jenmichellecoaching.com for additional programs and different blog articles that may address the unique needs in your love life or relationship situation. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have a great day, and I'll talk with you all really soon.